the question of learning, do we learn? We live in a world full of teachers. Teachers at school, teachers of professions, expertise, teachers of arts, skills, teachers of life, religious, spiritual, all kind of teaching. Does that teaching lead to learning? This is the question. There is no argue that immense teaching is there. I stress a question, direct question, is there learning at all as a result of all this teaching? And let me present it more concrete. Does any of that learning, which is the result of all the teaching that is going on, result with deeper and more sustainable and capable quality of learning than a machine? If the teaching is around the field of knowledge, which is the majority of teaching, the acquiring of knowledge, the processing of knowledge, the analysis of knowledge, then machine, compute, AI, various technologies can outperform any knowledge acquisition task at any level, even if it's not presented as such today to the public, it is so. But I think it's enough what is exposed to see that teaching that has to do with knowledge result with better learning by a machine. What about skills? Skill development has to do with repetition, refinement, and even when it comes to so-called new, meaning improvisation, composition, altogether creativity, if that skill has to do with knowledge and repetition, it is by far outperformed by machine. Whether the output, the specific output, is advanced enough to present it or not, it's not the question. The question is if the learning itself is more efficient and result with greater capacities by a human or a machine, and it's obvious that machine can repeat and refine infinitely more than the human brain. So what are we left with if we take all the teaching that is going on and we say, regardless whether it's scientific, theoretical, skill, religious, life science, philosophy, If it's based on knowledge and repetition, it's already in the hands of machine to take it to the next step, next level. What are we left with? What are you left with? There is learning, which is living. There is learning, which is the actual happening in consciousness. That learning is not originated from any knowledge, method altogether. It doesn't have any direction and steps, and it doesn't lead to any result that can be presented as such. There are no certificates to such learning. You cannot hold it in your hand and recognize it as achievement. Yet, it's a learning that is unlimited by the mind. You may agree or not, have different opinion or not, suggest different ways to say it or not. But ask yourself, the world you live in, while advancing technology-wise by the day, do we learn at all? How to meet the essence of life without twisting it, without manipulating it altogether, without corrupting life. With all the teaching that is going on, is there real learning now in your life? The significance of this question cannot be stressed enough. A world, humanity, that does not learn is the most limited world and life that there is. What do you do with this? Most likely nothing. Continue to learn like a machine, with machine, for the machine, and wait for the big collapse in consciousness in your life. I cannot tell why.